Hello and welcome to the Cookout podcast. I am joined with Asian Styles, Mick Nasty, Raccoon Eggs, and me, myself, JC the Caster.
Hello and welcome to the Cookout podcast. I'm joined by Asian, JC, and McNasty.
Hello, welcome to the Cookout podcast. I'm joined by and also
Hello, welcome to the Cookout podcast. I'm joined by.
Do you forget our names?
Who? Where am I?
I just stopped there on purpose.
I don't know where I am right now.
That was a good intro.
McNasty's seething. He's not very happy.
Well, I'm just breathing. You guys got anything to talk about?
Yeah, so I got many comments about... all right. I got comments about you eating cake. What is that all about? Because I'm hearing that breathing and like I can see. I'm like, I understand now.
Yeah, it's just a bit that Swagger did in a CSGO video. He just he just said I sound like somebody that eats whole cakes. And then I think what happened is Soup uploaded it. And then after that, it kind of just like started becoming part of Goon's lore, I guess.
Gotcha.
All right, I had to talk to my dad. What I miss?
We're talking about the whole cake eating thing.
Oh, okay. That's a good place to start. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was essentially like Rack said in that video the other day with Swagger. Pretty much a nice way to say I have a fat voice.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Fat, you can't even compress it.
Yeah. All right. This is supposed to be a Q&A episode. We are doing a Q&A as our first podcast episode.
Can I ask my question?
Yeah, go ahead. So you had your own question you wanted to ask. So go ahead, cutie pie.
All right. So say there's a train speeding down the tracks. You're right next to the lever that switches the track. So the fork in the road that's coming up. And on one track is your entire family tied to the rails. On the other track is all of our families. Who do you kill and why? Also, there is a button that stops a train, but it's hidden inside of an entire wedding cake. And the only way to press it is to eat the entire thing.
I feel like you would have asked us if I wasn't here.
This one feels targeted. Yeah.
It's also worth reiterating that it is in fact a wedding cake and not a regular cake, which is much larger and harder to heat the entirety of.
Actually, I have to correct you there. Did you know that a lot of wedding cakes, what they'll do is they'll build most of the cake out of like a styrofoam or something, and then they'll cut a slice out on the bottom, right? And then they'll fill that slice in with cake so that people can just cut that slice and then eat it. So you don't have like an entire cake, an entire wedding cake that has the possibility to fall over or fail.
All right. To stop the train, you have to eat the entire styrofoam cake and the button is hidden inside.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do that. I feel like that would probably destroy my body.
Well, whose families are getting killed then?
Probably your guys' family.
Dude,
why would you say
fuck?
that?
How could you?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what are you, some kind of serial killer?
I have a question. Can we single out somebody's family? So like you said the alternative is your family or like
the train is about to split into 4 separate tracks and you're next to the lever. On each of the tracks is each of our entire families.
That's a lot harder to choose from because you're just targeting at that point.
There's more trains now. I'm getting confused.
I like questions that put you under pressure. Anybody else can answer too, except if somebody else answers, the cake and the button is not an option.
I fucking hate you. I hate that you're playing into this fucking joke.
It's going too far. Is it the cake is styrofoam? Is that?
Yes.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then one slice of actual cake.
Can you put ketchup on it?
I don't know. It's Rack's question.
Like condiments? Can you put condiments on the cake to like make
whatever
it go
you got to do
easier?
to get it down?
Ooh, okay. That changes things. We could just put like chocolate sauce on it.
Yeah, but it's still styrofoam.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah. Strawberry and chocolate. Oh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I'd kill Rex's family.
All right.
Can we get to the real questions? That just made me fucking dazed.
Yeah, that was very sad.
I'm hurting.
It's a very sad start to the first episode of the Cookout podcast. I'm
really sorry. Yeah, I'm a little fucked in the head. You can move on if you want.
I'm
on the verge of tears, but I'm also hungry for cake now. Fuck you.
I want to say right now, I like the name of the Cookout podcast. We're all huddled together, looking at the steaks being cooked medium rare. I like it.
Yeah.
Dude, do they got McDonald's cookies, dude?
Who's they?
How about here? I have a better
Us.
I have a better variation of the question. Okay.
Oh my god.
A train is coming down. All right. On one of the rails is tied a vanilla cake. On the other rail is a chocolate cake. Which cake do you run over and why?
Chocolate. Fuck chocolate cake.
Chocolate.
All right. We can move on now.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. So there was a lot of questions asked. I tweeted this a couple days ago, and it has fucking goddamn. I don't know. It has a lot of fucking replies. Do you guys want to go with more of like basic questions, or like?
I mean,
very more like specific stuff.
We can mix it up. We can start off simple for a little bit, and then we go to more complex.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite game to date?
Well, I'll go first if you guys don't mind. There's this game. It's like a mental game that you ask your friends about trains, and there's a cake involved. And sometimes the cake is styrofoam, which I don't really understand, but you can put toppings on it, so I don't really care.
So what was your favorite game 10 minutes ago?
Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Okay. CSGO, great game. It's been around a long time and it's still very...
Yes, sir. Yeah. Iconic.
Yeah. It's definitely served its... or it's definitely... what is the term? Like, proven its time? What am I trying to say?
It's proven its worth over time. It's long-lasting.
Yeah, like it hasn't degraded at all. There's still a huge, massive fan. Like Minecraft. Like Minecraft has proven the test of time is what I meant.
Yeah. So is the question also like you got to state why you like that game?
Whatever.
I like the skins. I like the skins. I like the shooting. I like everything about it. Just it's fucking cool to me. Yeah, I like it.
What about you, Asian? What's your favorite game?
Mine is actually the original Counter-Strike, Counter-Strike 1.6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was a lot more moddable. There's like a lot of
there was a lot you can do with that game.
Yeah, there was like Pokemods. Surfing was on there at the time.
Yeah,
but then people weren't surfing for like fast times. I would join like European servers, and they would do like all this crazy like these surf tricks. I don't know if you ever seen that where they go in and like wrap the ramp around and shit, like some crazy shit. And also if it weren't for that game, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today, like music related stuff. If it weren't for old school Counter-Strike, I wouldn't be beatboxing today.
So you beatboxed in the 1.6 days?
Yeah.
Very interesting. I was actually a Source fan. I actually like CS Source more than anything.
Yeah, that was the one that I never got a chance to try, actually.
Really?
Do those games have skins in them?
Source was basically 1.6, but just better graphics. This is obviously was a new Source engine.
Yeah, and did they have mods on there too? You were allowed to like add mods.
They had like zombie servers and shit, which was I used to play that religiously.
That shit was fun.
I remember you would start the game would start, and then you would have nobody would be a zombie, and you would have to go somewhere and try and barricade yourself. And then after like a minute, like random people would turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
And you would have to just try and like, I
remember that.
There was certain like things you could use, like there was like a vending machine you could get that was like hard for zombies to move. And it was just like, I don't know. It was
and there's currency too, to like buy like upgrades for specific things. Like if you wanted unlimited ammo, no recoil and all that stuff. Yeah.
Was there mods to get skins on your guns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
A lot of the time, though, it was client side.
Yeah.
Like,
What
you
does
would have
that
skins,
mean?
but they wouldn't see it.
You'd
I don't like that
literally
game,
have you'd yeah, you'd literally have to go to a site, download the skin you want, and just replace the file for the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Rack? You have a favorite game?
I guess CS:GO, and a close second,
We're all just CS fanboys.
and a close second would be footsie.
Footsie?
Yeah, like when you're sitting opposite end of a table with somebody, and you start just like playing with their foot a little bit with your foot.
Is that a
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, no, it is a game.
Yeah.
At the end, you're like, damn, bitch, you got long toenails. I love that game.
And you just
I love that game.
come all over their foot.
All right, I'm exiting this conversation.
No, that's not how you play it.
We amped it up. How do we play footsie, Rack?
You play footsie until one of you chickens out. It's like a game of chicken.
Oh. Okay.
It's like, who's
All
the
right.
gayest kind of thing.
Who
Yeah.
is the gayest here? Hold on for a second. Who is the gayest here?
Except, yeah, who is the gayest?
I would say
So-
Rack because he said
No,
footsie as his
I'd say
second
it's
favorite
you.
game ever.
I'd say it's you. You fucking, yeah, you little gay boy. Shut the fuck up.
You were not going to say gay boy.
He wanted to say
I
something
was
else so bad.
about to say something else. Comment it.
Yeah.
Getting canceled on the first podcast.
That'd be epic.
Honestly, my favorite game is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It was like, I played that a lot as a kid, and yeah, I never got tired of it. I played
Yeah,
other games more. Like when San Andreas was a thing, like I replayed that like a million times.
Yeah.
But like I just remember Ocarina of Time a lot.
the magic. Yeah.
I never played Majora's Mask though, which I heard was better from people.
Definitely should.
What was this game on? Like, what console was it on?
I think Nintendo 64.
64. Yeah.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time.
Man, that was a console I wish I had back in the day. I had a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, so did I. Did you
Yeah.
ever play Earthworm Jim?
No.
Oh, it was like a classic Super Nintendo game. What about Kirby?
Yes, I
Played
played
the original Kirby. Oh, I
Dude,
fucking loved original
that
Kirby.
shit's fun.
It was hard.
Yeah.
Like towards the end,
Yeah.
like it would get hard. Well, I mean, I was only fucking probably like 8 or 9, but yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Original
No,
Kirby
another
was
game
difficult.
that I played. Another game I played a lot was Super Mario World.
I think I played that one. I definitely had a Mario game, but I don't know if it was Super Mario World.
Does that game
Yeah.
have skins in it?
So is that the only thing you're interested in? Is if games have skins?
No.
It doesn't sound too
They
convincing.
have skins for the Yoshis, basically. They had different colored Yoshis.
Is the Yoshi a Stegosaurus?
It was a
That's
Dragon
What
my
are
Ball
these
Yoshi.
questions?
They're asking us to explain the lore of Mario. Like you can just Google that in 4 seconds.
I'm reclining real far back in my chair right now. I don't think I can reach
Please
my
don't fall
keyboard.
off your chair.
What type of dinosaur is Yoshi?
Because if it's not a
What
Stegosaurus, I don't really care for
What
it.
type of Pokemon is Yoshi?
He's definitely not a Stegosaurus.
No further questions.
It's not a dinosaur. It's just a Yoshi.
Hit me with the next question.
Okay.
He's on his way to get some cheese.
I'm just running through the maze. Let's see. It's just fucking so many questions to choose from.
My favorite part about being the mice or the mouse in the maze is not the cheese at the end, but being picked up by the burly scientist.
Okay.
You're definitely the gayest out of us.
Oh man, we should have not started the podcast today, man. I got the meat sweats. We had a giant steak today.
Okay, this is kind of a decent one. Why did you originally get into YouTube? Was it gaming from the start? Was it a specific game? I know
Power.
for me it was music. My channel was
Power.
actually a music channel before. What'd you say?
Power.
Power? It's a very like Jeff Bezos kind of answer.
I'm shaving my head right now. Yeah. Yeah. What about you, McNasty? Why did you get into YouTube?
Music. My channel used to be a music channel. I used to use like FL Studio, and with FL Studio you can save the file, and it's called an FLP. That's just the name of the file. And you could share that file to people and let people use your music to like kind of get an understanding of how you like lay out stuff and like which like software you use for certain like instruments and whatnot. And that's pretty much what I did. I would just I would just record my entire song like playing through FL Studio and then just provide the FLP at the end of it.
That's it.
And, yeah. And then I did the fucking Ainsley video, the compilation after that was gaming.
Yeah. I remember you asking advice for like whether you should keep it up or not. I distinctly remember that.
Oh yeah. I actually forgot about that. Yeah.
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 I'm guessing, Asian, you have like the same roots of like music wise.
Actually, I mean, well, I used YouTube as like an archive to kind of track my progress with music, but I never really like did it for anything like that. That's the only reason I started doing YouTube, was to track like my progress with beatboxing.
So what got you into wanting to do YouTube as like a job, or as like, you know, a
making
passion?
actual content? Yeah.
Legit, it was just out of nowhere after that video with Fitz.
Oh, so that was kind of like your first like spark of YouTube interest?
Yeah, like I was like, I didn't even know he uploaded that video.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Boom, next thing you know, my friend messaged me on Facebook. He's like, "Hey, you're on my favorite YouTuber's channel." Like, "Oh, who? Fitz?" I'm like, "Oh, who's that?" And I checked my channel after. I'm like, "What the fuck? When did I get 10,000 subscribers?" So like, I didn't even know like I had all this shit coming to my channel. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, there's people coming to my channel. I should start posting stuff.
Yeah.
And that's basically how it started.
Yeah, I remember that video. I used to watch. That was probably one of my favorite early The Fitz videos.
Mm-hmm. I think we're all at one point in time here before Rack answers, we were all like big fans of Fitz. Yeah. We were all like very much.
We're all like CSGO fans. Like if you were watching CSGO on YouTube, you were watching Fitz, you were watching Smitty, you were watching Chawboy. Like if you wanted to watch like funny CSGO moments, there weren't like very many to choose from.
I kind of grew up with like Anomaly, and then like
I liked him too.
Glancing around like I Notorious as well. And
I also liked him.
Yeah. What about you, Rack?
I used to play CSGO in 2016 and decided to record it.
Okay.
Cool. Like
was it all just surf content back then?
No, it was matchmaking.
Who were you playing with? Just yourself?
Gavin.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
It's all just CSGO.
So you've never had a desire to branch off from CSGO?
Nah.
I mean, you played Rust.
I don't know what to replace it with.
Like, what if you were like consistently uploading CSGO, and CSGO just died? Like, you couldn't get views on YouTube.
There's no way it could do that, though.
I know, but I'm saying like, what if type of thing, like a hypothetical.
Well, the captain goes down with his ship.
Would you ever? That's not true, because I was getting pretty good views on CSGO, and I switched to Siege.
Oh, bless your heart. I'm sorry.
And I was jumping from a fucking tugboat to a yacht, basically.
Wait, via Siege or CSGO? I'm confused which one's the yacht.
Siege did a lot better for me than CSGO ever did.
Oh, okay. Did you
even
even like the game?
Now it's the opposite, because for some reason CSGO on my channel just does really well now. I don't know why.
Did you I know that you play the games outside of recording, but do you like Siege more than CS? Because I played both, and I'm well versed in. Okay,
I really, so basically what Siege did, they took every good map and remade it and just ruined it. There's like I think there's one or two original maps they haven't touched yet. And that really just made a lot of people not like it anymore. Like, instead of making new maps, they just fucked with it. Imagine like, you know how when CSGO fucked with Dust 2,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people were not happy about that. Like you couldn't scope from the spawn anymore.
You would have to drop down. Yeah.
Yeah, but with Siege, it was like that, but like times 100. They wouldn't just change one tiny little section of the map. They just completely remade everything.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just fucked. So, but before, like, if you would have asked me this like 3 or 4 years ago, 100% would say Siege over CS:GO. But now, definitely CS:GO. More fun to play.
I remember my first time playing CS:GO again, like after a long time, when they changed the drop thing, where you can't peek on the spawn anymore.
Yeah, those two.
And I was like, dude, this is literally a staple on every Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Like that peak hole was on every single Counter-Strike, and then they took it out specifically on CS:GO.
Yeah. It's been in CS since the fucking dawn of CS.
Yeah. Like even the original 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, all the way to 1.6.
Yeah, like the old ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of stupid, but yeah.
Next question.
Next question. If you had a wife and she was a mermaid, would you rather the top or the bottom half be the fish?
Ooh, okay.
Now this is a good question because if you have the top half be a mermaid, then it's a normal mermaid, then it's like beautiful. But you also can't fuck a mermaid.
Top half be normal. Top half be normal 110%.
Can you choose both halves being the fish?
So you just want to fish?
I
feel like you can do that now.
Fuck, I want sushi now.
Yeah, I just want to fuck.
Wait,
the
what?
fish.
I don't know whether to be confused with what Rag is saying.
Capture a tuna and then put a wedding dress on it.
Asian wanted sushi out of what Rag just said. Can we just think about that for a second?
Use a tuna as a fleshlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, top half needs to be normal. So just do it. Just that's good. That's all you need.
But you could essentially take a giant paper bag and just put it over the full top half, and then you just have like a normal bottom.
Yeah, but like you're gonna be moving a lot, I would assume. You know what I mean with the mermaid.
Yeah,
and the bag will fall off, or it'll move, and you'll see scales, and like
if the bottom half
that's a
is
whole
a
ass
fish. Does she still have a pussy?
No.
Oh, so
it's essentially a Ken doll. There's just nothing down there.
So it's got to be the top
How the fuck does she pee then?
So it's got to be the top
Ken doll's
half.
got nothing down there.
So you only get a pussy if it's a top half that's a fish.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll make that bitch flop around on the deck. Just win.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, good question.
For the love of God, next question. I don't like thinking about it too much.
I think I might get sushi later on.
That's disgusting. Made me want to play CS Source, and now you're making me not want sushi.
Who would win in a fight, a silverback gorilla or a full-grown grizzly bear?
Silverback, 100%.
Nope, you're
You want
wrong.
me to test it?
Yeah.
I'm a zookeeper. Want me to test it?
It's definitely a bear, grizzly bear.
Dog, what are you talking about?
Grizzly
Have you seen
bear.
a silverback gorilla?
Grizzly bears are so much more aggressive than gorillas.
Yeah,
and
but
they're
gorillas
bigger.
are strong and big, and then they.
Yeah, but so are fucking. Have you ever seen a grizzly bear?
Not to my
They're like
knowledge.
1,000 pounds.
I've seen polar bears before.
A
They're like
silverback
that.
gorilla is about 400 pounds.
What if you
How do you know
amped
this?
up the gorilla beforehand?
I still think a grizzly bear would win.
McNasty, can you cite your sources?
I'm not.
What if you
isn't-
gave?
This isn't a. I'm not citing.
I just put my glasses on.
What if you gave the grizzly bear creatine?
What if you gave the gorilla an AK-47? Then who would win?
Can the gorilla be on 6 month steroid cycle or no?
I think it's literally just a wild gorilla and a wild grizzly bear.
You're smoking if you think the gorilla's not going to beat up a grizzly.
Dude, a
Come on.
grizzly bear is double the size of a fucking gorilla.
No,
I'm
I
looking at
looked it
Discord
up.
right now. Where are the sources? Where?
I just looked it up, and yeah, they say that the bear wins.
I humbly
say why?
apologize, McNasty. I have no idea.
The bear's massive body, superior muscle, surprising speed, and evolutionary armory.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is grizzly bears can run like 30 miles an hour. They're fucking fast.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Wink.
even as
I
big as
did
they are, they
not.
can run.
Bears have armor, apparently.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way that Leonardo DiCaprio would have survived that in The Revenant then. What the heck? He got mauled, though. He got mauled good.
I've never seen that movie, so I can't really chime in. Sorry.
Next question.
I have to piss again for like the second time in 15 minutes, so hold on.
Are you just eating salt? What's going on?
No, I'm chugging water. I hadn't drank water for like 12 hours, so I'm catching up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that.
We'll sit here and marinate.
All right, ask a question without me, so I'm out of the loop. I'll be back.
Okay. Bada bing, bada boom.
I have one for when he comes back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could look for questions too if we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
There's just a lot of like repeating questions. Like people keep asking the same shit.
I actually have one that we could ask without Rack right now, and then when he comes back, he could answer it as well.
Okay, what's the
Trying to
question?
go for it.
Okay. What's a time period in your life you wish you could turn back to, or an age you wish you can't experience again?
That was a really good question.
I would say like 7th to 6th grade for me, like really early on to getting into high school and to getting into middle school as a whole. I think that I was cringy to the point where it endangered like how people would view me really down the road. I wasn't like awful, but I was enough to be like, oh, I remember you doing that? And it was like, oh, you know what I mean? So I think either that. What do you mean what changed? Oh, what changed is just me. It's funny because like I became friends with somebody that like usually ragged on me all the time. Like we became really, really good friends down the line in high school. And you know, one of these days he was just like, hey man, remember we did this? Or I think I started that and I said that to him. And he apologized. He was like, hey man, I'm sorry for like kind of bullying you back then. And I looked him dead in the eyes. And I was like, thank you for doing that. Like, I appreciate you doing that because I was so fucking cringy. So yeah, I wish I conducted myself a little bit better. I had a good high school and I had just an all right middle school time, but I think I would have been really just having the best time of my life completely if I just didn't act that way early on.
I tracked down all my bullies from high school and bullied them back.
How?
How did you do that?
Through the internet.
Let's say hypothetically there's 4 trains on the train tracks. There's each
through the
bully.
internet.
Okay.
Oh, cyberbullying.
Yeah. That's really good because people don't know that there's a power button on the computer.
I'll read it. I'll say the question again for Rack. So the question I asked JC and McNasty while you were gone was, what's a time period in your life you wish you could turn back to, or an age you wish you can experience again?
You know, I'm 22 right now. I want to feel 21 again. Whew, what a good year.
So we go back like 6 months.
I want to go back like 3 weeks. That was a good time 3 weeks ago.
You know it's fucked because like whenever I think about that, like I spent a lot of my early 20s doing nothing and kind of really just being like a waste of space. But I feel like if I were to go back and change that, I probably wouldn't be in the position I am now. Like I probably would have never became a YouTuber. Yeah. I would have like out of school, I would have went to college. You know, I would have gotten like a normal job. I'd probably be working IT, making, you know, $25-$30 an hour.
Yeah.
I would not go back and change anything.
But the question isn't about changing anything. It's about just going back and experiencing it.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. I took it as the way that McNasty took it.
Yeah. That's a better
take me
question.
back 2 weeks, man.
That's a better question is what would you change if you went back? See, I wouldn't change anything because it would change the present.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm glad that Hitler, you know, had his reign for as long as he did.
Oh, no.
That is not a good start to a sentence.
Because if you went back and you killed Hitler, it might start a butterfly effect where you never got to be a YouTuber.
Well, you know what they say about that argument about going back and killing Hitler is if you go back and like Hitler, you go and kill him when he was a baby, then you would just be known as a baby killer because nobody really knew what Hitler was capable of until he was older.
That's why you got to go back in time with a printout photograph of Hitler giving a speech and see, it'd be like, see, look. Also, I'm a time traveler.
Yeah, you would have to convince people that you were actually a time traveler too. Well, I guess if you go back with like an iPhone, they'll probably believe you.
I think you could kill Hitler and get away with it, like without anybody seeing you. You just like you dress up in scrubs and you walk into the hospital as he's being born and just swap out the babies.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what you would change.
But what if that baby turns into the next Hitler?
Yeah, the swapped baby.
That would be an interesting experiment.
You would have to like figure out a time in history when he was like had already done his bad shit, but he was in a point where you could access him and just kind of like take him out.
Yeah, like those shitty paintings.
Like when he's taking a dump, or if he's like at a German McDonald's or something, you know. Then you could just like shoot him with a sniper and then, you know, take off. But if you try to do it before he did his bad shit, then people would just call you a murderer, and you would just be known as a murderer.
Yeah,
asshole
but
douchebag.
Like I said, I wouldn't kill Hitler because then I might not become a YouTuber.
Yeah, true.
So the question isn't change. The question is experience. So with that in mind, let me rework mine, and then McNasty will, because he just answered his too.
I honestly didn't have a great life before YouTube. There's not a whole lot of like
things you would want to go back to.
Yeah.
I had a decent, you know, I had a decent. I would definitely go back to the time when we went to a couple resorts. We went to Punta Cana, and I remember distinctly, I was in the pool and my eyes lit up because I realized that there was a bar in the pool. There was a bar in the bar. There was a bar in the hotel. And at that age, I was not able to drink, but they would always give you pina coladas. If you ask for a pina colada, you'll get a pina colada. And I would love for just a week of that right now. Yes, sir. I want that. So that's what I would say. For me, at least. What about you, Asian?
Go back and shoot at my school.
Oh my fucking God.
Okay. Rack.
Okay,
Buddy.
let's see that 33 minutes. I'm definitely cutting that out.
What the fuck? Yo, someone leashed that dude up. I'd like to thank our sponsor, man.
Netscape.
Throw in a sponsor right after that. That'll go over well.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Glock.
Dude, he got angry, bro. Did anyone else feel that? He got angry, bro.
Yeah. Only the teachers, though. The kids can live.
Dude. Calm yourself, dude.
And the janitor. The janitor was fine, too.
Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, but no, for me, though, it would have definitely been like right before my first like major knee injury. Because so basically before doing YouTube, before jumping into music, I was really into athletics, and basketball was my life basically, and I played a lot of basketball.
Are you saying ball was life?
Yeah, ball was life.
Ball was life.
Are you trying to allude that I might be the gayest one here, dude? Like,
It's definitely Rack. Definitely Rack.
no, I was gonna say you because you said like, man, my friend blew me the like.
Yo, what?
Hello? You said you're like, yeah, dude. Like back in the day, my I was a really cringy kid, and my friend apologized for blowing me all those times back.
I don't remember saying that at all, actually. But
you can turn it back later on, and you'll hear it.
That actually sounds kind of right, though, now that you say it out loud a little bit.
Bullying kind of sounds like blowing if you say it a certain way.
You're not allowed to say anything bullying related, because I feel like that'll set you off again, Rack.
No, it's fine, dude.
You were voted most likely in high school to say some whack-ass shit on a podcast.
No, I was voted most likely to be in the yearbook because I had good attendance.
Asian, please, for the love of God, finish that. So you hurt yourself in basketball.
Yeah. So yeah, if it weren't for the injury though, I wouldn't be doing YouTube or music or anything music related today. But it is a time in my life that I would like to experience again because it's not fun playing sports with knee pain.
Actually, you know what? There is a time where I would like to go back and re-experience, and this is pretty fucking nerdy, but I would love to be able to go back and experience playing Black Ops 1 for the first time. Going back to the old original Call of Duty days where you just had your like group of friends that you met online and you get on every day at the same time and you all play together. Like
Dude,
I miss the old COD days.
That was me with 1.6. Counter-Strike 1.6.
I didn't have a PC until I was like 22 or 23, so I didn't really get to. That's why I didn't really experience older PC games.
Oh man,
yeah, I was a console kid before.
I had a very old compact laptop I used to play Counter-Strike on.
Yeah,
you remember compact? You remember that?
Yeah, with a Q.
Yeah. It was like a small like 4:3 ratio laptop.
Yeah, I used to have I had like an HP laptop, and I think I was 21. I tried to play CS:GO, and it was terrible. I got like 30 frames, and then when somebody would pop a smoke, I'd have like 8 frames. It was terrible. But yeah, definitely trying to play games on old laptops was damn near impossible, except for Minesweeper.
I really wished we had like superhero mod on CS:GO.
Superhero mod.
So they had a whole bunch of mods. Like there was Pokemon, there was Warcraft 3 mod, there was Jailbreak, obviously. But then there's this one that's called Superhero mod. It was basically just like you level up, get strong. It's almost like a Overwatch MMO style kind of game. It was really like you would kill things, get experience, level up, and you start fighting the people in the server and stuff.
If you want superhero stuff, then just go to Superhero Island in Pop Tropica, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, play the Roblox, Superman, Batman, Superman.
Mm-hmm. No, but these were the days before Minecraft, though.
I said Roblox.
Shit.
Or Roblox, yeah, even before Roblox.
I've never played Roblox or Black Ops. I don't know what you guys are, or CS Sorts. I don't know. I've never done that.
This might show my age.
So have you just been playing CS:GO Office since the dawn of time? Is that the only thing you've ever experienced?
No, I grew up with like the first thing that like made me have those moments that you were talking about in the Black Ops 1 era was when my dad got us, me and my brother, an Xbox 360. And I played Minecraft with just like that online group of friends, as you said, for your Black Ops.
And, so you were like Halo 4. Really a nerd.
What the fuck you mean by that? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, I played Minecraft. Yeah, it was fun on the Xbox. And then I decided,
I kind of wish I would have experienced old Minecraft. I didn't. The first time I ever played Minecraft was 1.16.
It was so much fun, dude. It literally in school, it was both. It was a combination of Xbox 360, Minecraft updates, and then as well as Pocket Edition. Because like around that time, Pocket Edition was like starting to go off. And like the Nether reactor, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but when that dropped, it was super fun with multiplayer servers. People in the cafeteria would have like their own pop-up servers, and you'll find people and you join people's random servers on your phone in the lunchroom. It was awesome. And then when
I think about the kids that do that kind of stuff, I just imagine the smell of BO. I don't know why.
It was everybody though. It was like such a phenomenon. It wasn't just like, I don't remember. I don't think so. It was like in a giant cafeteria, and it wasn't like just one set of group of people. It was like everybody from little pieces of it. I don't know. It was amazing. The biggest one for me though, and this era that I really, really love, is for Minecraft Xbox 360. The updates. It was back when like you use slabs for like makeshift tables, and dude, it was amazing because like throughout the course of the updates for the Xbox 360's Minecraft, just like the wave of excitement that would like, oh dude, did you hear that the new update's coming this Friday? In school, like word of mouth, everyone was fucking talking about it. I don't know why it was so crazy back then for us in our school, because it seemed like, as I said in the cafeteria for Pocket Edition, everybody was into it. It was a really magical time. I got to be honest with you.
All right, that's very very wholesome. Very wholesome. I never really experienced anything. Like, I mean, I did play Black Ops a lot, but I never really had anything like that. I mean, I would like go to my school and car drive.
I might be looking at it in rose tinted lenses, but I mean, yeah, that was nice. It was nice.
Yeah. I have another question. What was the video that you got the most slack for? You guys ever had a video that's like kind of pissed people off a little bit?
No, I kind of play it safe, to be honest with you. I'm not like you two, Rack and McNasty. I know you guys. You push the bounds. I'm not. I mean, I used to kind of like do some crazy. Bless you. Do some crazy stuff. But crazy stuff being very minute compared to the company that we have here. But yeah, no, I remember there was one thing where,
you said
actually this is so minuscule that it's not even worth talking about. I said retard, and there was a couple people that were like, "Hey man, please don't say that.
Don't say that word. I'm retarded."
And then I was just like, "Okay, I don't really say it that much, so you know,
I would literally just been like, "Fuck off."
I mean, I mean,
I
like,
would have called them
whatever.
retarded. I've been like, "You dude, you're retarded."
Yeah, no. To be honest with you,
your opinion is fucking retarded. Go away.
to be honest with you, though, I haven't had many stuff like
Well,
that.
that's good, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Rack, have you ever had backlash from a video before?
Yeah, I've dealt with retards.
Okay. I think we all have at one point or another.
That last video I uploaded, I think, had if you want a true random number generator, put a retard in front of a calculator. And there was somebody in the comments that was upset about that.
But you never had a video where like it seemed like a substantial amount of people were upset by something?
I think the most slack I ever got was putting Arab jokes in a video and then getting comments from a lot of angry Arab people.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh,
like
man.
the most offended group of people is definitely Arab, especially if you talk about like if you make like a joke on Islam, like the actual religion, you'll just get a bunch of them in the comments that are just like, motherfucker. Like they just do not like I have made, from my career, I have ripped on every religion. I have ripped on every race, and everybody takes it well. Asian people take it well. Black people are like, I'm black and this was fucking hilarious. But then if you shit on Muslims, they just, ow, fuck, ow, God damn it.
What happened?
Oh,
You just get blown up by a Muslim?
I just got bonked on the head by my Muslim. No, I smacked my knuckle on my desk. Oh, fuck, that hurt. No, but yeah, they definitely do not know how to take a joke. I mean, there are a lot of them that do, especially like Americanized Muslims, but like, if there's a real like traditional kind of Muslim dude, they just, motherfucker.
I think this one. Oh my god. Yeah, this one's more centered towards McNasty and Rack. Yeah, I don't think Asian has done anything like that.
You're more or less family. I mean, I wouldn't say family friendly.
No, I wouldn't say family friendly, but we don't push the bounds like you guys do.
Yeah, you guys don't push the boundaries. Yeah.
No, there were two videos. One of them was I was singing about just basically being gay and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then
a Muslim dude comes in like, I fucking hate gay people. Fuck the gays.
No, but this was like I have friends who are gay, like in real life.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I didn't even know that existed. What the hell?
No, and then one of my friends saw my video. They're like, wow, I didn't know you were like that.
Man.
Dude.
It was like
Damn
like that. I'm like, bro, it was a joke, but I could see why. But I just ended up removing the video anyway.
I would have removed the friend.
I wouldn't have caved in, to be honest with you.
Honestly, like I can't really be friends with people who are just overly sensitive about shit.
Yeah.
Even after you tell them, you're like, dude, it's clearly in comedic context.
Yeah.
Like, I care about, and then you're still being offended. It's like, yeah, you can go to.
There's a fine line
like,
though. There's a huge fine line in the sense of like just repeatedly saying something and then like actively making it a funny and unique joke. Like that's the thing that I think a lot of people struggle with, like in the sense of people that are just like completely like Asian's friend there that heard that it was a joke and they just took it badly. That's fully understandable. Yeah. But for people that like actually want like a unique, edgy joke and not just like, oh, Holocaust, oh, this and that, you know what I mean? Just 24/7. That I can understand. That is just like, dude. I mean, it's just excessive at this point.
You have to be clever. Like if we made videos and we were just like Hitler.
Yeah, that would be so lame. I would not be.
Like, there's nothing. You're just
what
saying.
Are you, Beavis and Butthead?
But you're just like, you're not putting it into context at all. You're just saying the word. You're just saying something edgy.
Yeah.
Like,
No, see, but
I've been in games where people have recognized me and then they just say the N-word.
Yeah, that's
and then I'm just like instantly just mute. Like, I'm not like, that's not funny. I'm not putting that in a video.
It's a little funny.
Of course, Rag thinks it's funny. I'm
Gets
sure you've
a
probably
shit ton
ran
of
into that
friends with
too,
us.
Rag.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Like see us serve people just,
Yeah. I wouldn't put it in a video, but it's a little funny.
I don't know. There's just something about like a fucking 14-year-old kid just like saying the N-word and thinking it's funny. It's just not funny to me. I don't know why. I mean, I feel like that's kind of normal to not really find funny, but yeah, I don't know.
Hey, but you'll find a whole bunch of those people in any game nowadays.
I say it's all in the delivery of the N-word.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm saying, you can be clever with being offensive. Like I've definitely, there have been a couple times where I have laughed at that word, but it's in a comedic context.
I heard it a couple of times back in the day, like I would say 2017, 2016. And it was more so just like the sheer shock of like saying such a banned word, I think.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that was like just so funny because like, oh my God, you did not just say that. Yeah. And as Rack was saying, the delivery as well, it kind of makes it. But yeah, you need to definitely rise just past those singular slurs to be able to be consistently funny.
Yeah. I have a question for Rack.
Yeah.
You can totally decide to not answer this if you don't want to, but this person asked if you regret leaving YouTube for so long.
Yes.
All right, next question.
I don't know what to say. What else is there to say?
Like if you could go back, you would have just kept doing it.
Like, what was the regret?
I don't know if I could have like
Like if you were in a situation where you would have kept doing it.
Sure, yeah, but I don't know if I was in a situation to keep doing it. Maybe it's not a regret. It's more just like, oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the roadblocks of,
because it's not like you left just to leave. Like there was obviously reasons.
There was shit happening.
Yeah.
Life happened.
You talked about that on your first video back, huh?
Yes.
About why that's what I figured. I don't remember the intro. Sorry. I don't remember your videos. They're very forgettable.
They're kind of a fever dream.
I don't know what you're going through and I don't care.
Your life is easily forgettable. Everything you say.
Good question.
Good question, yeah.
I got another one.
Okay.
It's a very simple one, and I think it fits the first podcast really well. But the question is, how did you all meet?
Yeah, that was asked a lot on this Q&A thing.
Yeah,
I can go for me and Rack because I've known Rack since I think 2017, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and it has been a long time. So the way that back in the day, for me at least, I don't know about Rack, I can't speak for him, but I spent a lot of time in giant servers, Discord servers, and talking and meeting people. And it was around the time when I was watching a lot of Fits, and I was just really enjoying that period of just talking with people and getting to know people. And I was in Fits' server, and I decided to branch out to Swagger's server. It was really populated, a completely different influx.
Server.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't been in it forever. I mean, this is back in the day.
I was at the same point as you in that time, though. I was in a lot of Discord servers, but I remember Swagger server being very spammy, very cancer.
I didn't. I only stayed in the voice chats, though. I was never really texting in Swaggers. It was just more so for talking with people. And I remember like he would do events or like little just like jumping in voice chats, and afterwards I would like talking to people after. And that's how me and Rack met. I think Swagger finished up doing an event. There was a lot of people in the voice chats, and I was just entertaining what was left over, so to speak, having a lot of laughs. And I'm talking, and there's just a lot of people in this voice chat, and I hear a voice that is so crystal clear. Like, you know, when like people call out, like, this is like a YouTuber voice. This is somebody that like instant attention. That happens when
if I'm playing in a game with just random people, they'd be like, wow, why does your mic sound so good? And I'm just like, oh, well.
It wasn't even just that. Not even the mic quality. The mic quality was good. It was just the wit behind what was being said. Oh, so okay. It was like the added effect, like this, you could tell like right off the bat, this guy's special. You know what I mean? This guy's somebody. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we threw some jokes back and forth. And the way I knew that and like further cemented that was because like he had like a throwaway Discord name at the time. It was like all in Arabic.
Garrett? Oh.
No, it was all in Arabic.
I remember Arabic.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it said anything like comprehensible, like nothing actual. But yeah, just we talked all day. Yeah. All that time in the thing. And then afterwards, I think we just went from there. I don't really remember what happened after that, but yeah, it was really surreal. It was really surreal because like I distinctly remember like looking at this dude and like, this guy's really funny. Like he's fully separating himself from literally everybody else in this voice chat. He doesn't like attention.
That was the most unconvincing "aw shucks" I've ever heard.
He doesn't like being complimented. Yeah, but no, it was nice. You know, and I think that also at that time, Rack. I don't. He can confirm or deny this, but he joined that voice chat because he saw my name. Because at that time he was friends with Carson, and I think Carson talked to me before once, and like
weren't you? You were on the SMP Live, right?
Yes,
me?
I was on SMP Live.
No, JC,
yeah. That's also actually something I wish I could do over. I think when it comes to multiplayer servers. I kind of keep to myself.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day because, like a lot of people got a lot of fame off of that SMP, but I imagine that you played that the same way you played Dark SMP. The one that
I don't remember how I played Dark SMP.
You literally just went full tryhard mode and didn't talk to anybody, and you just got like full netherite in like a day.
No. I didn't go full tryhard. I remember distinctly I was in the Discord the first day. So I had a really good like start, I think. Because I was there on day one. I remember everybody there. But at that time my PC was failing. Like it would sound like a freight train every single time I time to stream. Yeah. And for the first 3 weeks that it was up, I wasn't making content about it. I wasn't streaming until I got a new PC. And I was sitting in the Discord weeks later. And I'm trying to worm myself into these little pockets of voice chats, but like I didn't resonate with anybody there. It felt so awkward to me. Like their humor was not the same as mine. Yeah. And I remember I just ran so far initially because the only thing that I can do at the very first day of SMP Live was, since my PC was failing, I could only run and talk. So I just ran as far as fucking possible from spawn. And when I came back with my fixed PC, I just stayed put. You know, I didn't really interact with anybody there. And I wish I did, not because of the fame, but because of the amount of people. Well, obviously I do care about the growth. I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah. But not only for that, just the friend aspect of it. There were so many people on that server.
Yeah.
And I didn't really make
personable.
Yeah, I didn't really make any friends from that. And that kind of sucks, you know, since being there day one.
Yeah, I remember I watched the VOD of the first episode Carson did, and you were in the spawn area with everybody. Like Schlatt was there and Cooper was there, and like everybody was in that little area. And then I just didn't ever see you again.
Yeah,
just like everybody else was interacting and trying to do their own shit and like talking to each other, and you just took off.
People started role playing. You know, I remember Schlatt doing this entire thing where he was a businessman, and I remember a lot of people were just like jumping on that energy, and I for the most part, there was a lot more people coming to my streams because I SMP Live in the tags, yeah, and I just had a really relaxing Minecraft Let's Play with a shit ton more followers and live viewers than I ever had before. So I kind of just glided on that for a while because once again, the previous just not feeling fit in, and as well as really hard for me to like become acquaintance with people. I think it came to the point where like later on when they were adding more people like thought I was new, even though I was there since day one. It's like, oh, who are you?
You weren't really a face like around very much.
Honestly, yeah. So yeah, I do regret that for multiple reasons, but I mean, it was still a good experience for me, and I'm glad it happened.
Did you know Rack before Carson?
That's where it gets fuzzy because I don't remember if I met Carson first or Rack first. I think I did meet Carson first, and he liked my videos. I remember him like pulling him because he was in his own Discord server, and he was like, "Hey man," he pulled me aside. He was like, "Hey man, I like your videos," and I think learning about this later on, I don't know from who, because the story I've actually told multiple times. But yeah, I think that Rack was told of me, and then Rack saw me in Swagger's server, and then the rest is history. Yeah. So yeah,
How did you guys meet Asian? I actually, I'm pretty sure I met Asian before you guys.
I think so.
Did I ever show you that video, Asian, of where you were singing you were just randomly in a CSGO server that I was in, you were singing?
Yeah, I think that's where I met you.
Yeah, that was definitely the first time. But I'm pretty sure that was before I met Rack and JC because I knew you from that Fitz video.
Yeah.
So I recorded that entire.
So it was. I met you first.
Yeah.
I met you first.
It was a long time ago.
That was like literally like maybe somewhere in 2017.
Yeah.
And then I met Rack on.
We met on Surf.
We met on a Surf server. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I met Rack too. You remember when we did that bit where I was the redneck guy and you were like on my lawn?
Yeah, just make your speakers louder, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, that was the first time we ever. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I knew about you before, but yeah.
Yeah, I've known of Rack before too, because I would join CS:GO servers the whole damn time, and people were like, "Hey, yo, you need to collab with Rack one of these days," and I was like, "I don't know who that is," and then eventually I met you.
Yeah, I
was like, "Oh, sick! Like, this is cool."
Yeah,
and then eventually I met JC. Yeah,
honestly, I can't remember when I met JC. I'm assuming it was probably.
I think it was around the same time that Asian met me. To be honest with you,
I feel like we all kind of just met in 2017.
A little bit, yeah. We kind of just
2017, 2018, like those 2 years. Yeah.
I think 2018 I had already moved on to Siege, like maybe later 2018.
It's crazy to think that we've known each other for a long time, like all of us here collectively. Like it's been multiple years.
Yeah.
Like we got I would say a good 4 years almost.
I've known you guys longer than I've known the Goons, which is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's good that we're all coming together now on the Cookout. You know what I mean?
Like this made a whole circle, and we're all just like, we're all connected, doing stuff together.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. One day we could all just fly into one place. And we'll have an actual podcast with.
I'd be down. The Tostino's Gaming Room, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage. Yeah, I'm down.
Isn't that fucking who? What is that? FaZe?
That's the fucking
100 Thieves.
100 Thieves gamer compound.
Rocket Mortgage Room.
This is the Tostino's Fortnite Rocket Mortgage Gaming Room.
That just sounds like such a fucking deep fried meme.
Dude, right? And it's real. It's real. That's fucking crazy to me.
Are we gonna get our own gamer compound?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cookout compounds.
Sick.
And we just cook indoors and get carbon poisoning.
Yeah.
Now I'm a firm believer that living with other YouTubers is trash.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best play because like you're now joined together with them, regardless of how close you are. If they fuck up, you're kind of fucked. You know what I mean? And on the same time as well, everyone needs breathing room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can do what we're doing right now. We don't need to be in a house together to do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Yeah. The thing is too is like if you're living, especially if you're living with YouTubers that you spend a lot of time with recording, you're just like around each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could probably live with a YouTuber that I don't play with very much, but if I were like to live with the Goons, I'd be fucking miserable. I would hate it.
Why is that? Because
you'd literally be stuck with.
I'd just be with him all the time. We would literally
like,
record,
no
and then I
detox.
would get up and go out of my room, and then they would just be there. Like,
True.
I would just
True,
never
true.
like. It's not saying like I can't like. I would hate spending time with them. I think just after a while, it gets kind of
Stale.
it gets stale, and then your recording starts to get stale because you're making jokes and like stuff off recording, and then you come on recording and you can't really say those jokes again. You know, like most of the best comedy comes from
Just on
know,
the fly.
situations. Yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. I think with what I said though at the same time it has a lot more pressing issues, you know what I mean? Like imagine being I mean, you never this is not going for us because like we quite offensive, you know what I mean? Like we're not afraid of being canceled or anything like that. But like in terms of other YouTubers, even outside of the cancelable topics that we were talking about here, but like they do something actually fucked up that they can't get away from. You know what I mean? Now you're going.
I'm not going to
under.
live with fucking Ryan's toy reviews. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to live with the Ace family. Like it would definitely be with people that are in my own like circle, but I just couldn't do it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to live with several terminally ill old people.
Why?
Tell us.
I think they'd be quiet roommates.
Yeah, if they die.
Fucking God.
I feel like dying people are probably louder than you think they are.
Oh, it's fine. I'd soundproof my room. You know, if they're calling for help or something, I won't hear it, so that'd be good.
Just hear them rip ass really loud, like next door, and you're like, oh fuck, they might have passed away from. Cause you know how when you die, you just like rip ass.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
All your
Yeah.
gases and liquids leak.
Jesus.
Yummy.
Next question, please.
I think we'll do one more and then we'll call it
All right,
quits
yeah.
forever.
I
Only
have-
one episode.
I have questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go for
If
it.
it has to do with the train, we're moving on.
No, it's not.
Okay, hear me out. This time, there's 2 wedding cakes.
This time it's a real cake.
This time it's not only your family.
All right, go ahead.
Let me think. I haven't thought of anything.
You
You said you
are
had questions.
such a.
When
question
making
is-
a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, do you spread the peanut butter first or the
fucking hate
jelly?
you.
I guess JC
I
can't
fucking-
answer
I
because he's allergic to
fucking
peanut
hate you.
butter because he's a
I
little
fucking
baby
hate
bitch and his fucking jeans can't handle it.
Oh my god, dude! Told you before. Giant cock. It all evens out.
All right,
Usually
so
what I do is I open each jar and then I akimbo some butter knives and do it at the same time.
I can eat peanut
Wow.
butter. I can just only eat it once. You fuck.
Dude, I spread it with a fork.
I'll eat it once.
all right, so JC, you'd spread the jelly first.
Yes, I like
right.
jelly actually. So yeah, I would spread the jelly first.
What do you eat? Like, what is your substitute instead of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Do you do like
Roast
peanut
beef
butter and
sandwich with
honey?
mayo, cheese, tomatoes, and proper.
Oh, I'm talking
proper-
about like a sweet sandwich, like jelly and
Yeah.
like honey or jelly.
Okay,
and
yeah,
banana
roast
or
beef
some
sandwich
shit.
with mayonnaise, tomatoes, and,
and
jelly.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right. Glad we got to the bottom of that.
Can you eat Nutella?
Yes, I can eat Nutella.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nutella sandwiches are pretty good.
Dude, butter
Nutella's
and
good.
sugar, dude.
I probably should
Butter
not
and sugar.
eat
Yeah, that's not
Nutella.
something I
Though.
would eat.
Dude, I'm telling you, you should try that shit. That shit's fucking fire.
It's not good though.
Dude,
Nutella, you
carbs
spoon
and
that
fat?
shit.
Come here.
Basically.
I got another question.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did paralyzed babies win the sperm race?
I think they would like, depending on what's paralyzed, they would just shake vigorously what's not to win.
It's easy. They use their electric wheelchair.
What is this conversation?
I'm trying to make sense of a broken puzzle, my man. I'm trying to put it all together.
What do you guys call the $5 pizza that you get at Little Caesars?
A hot and ready.
5 for 5. Wait, no,
Five
it's
for
not.
$5.
It's
No.
the hot and ready pizza.
I don't
Yeah.
eat
It's
from
not
Little
$5
Caesars
anymore.
Local pizzerias are where it's at.
No, if you were to go to a Little Caesars and get the $5 pizza that's already made, what would you ask for?
Pizza.
I would ask for a hot
Kill
and ready
yourself.
pepperoni
What
pizza.
about you, Rick?
I would ask for pizza ingredients and a pizza oven.
Seriously, like
Why is this such a pressing matter? Why do you need to know this right now?
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question?
If you were to go to a Little Caesars and get the pizza that's $5 and it's already made, they just hand it to you. What would you call that?
Is this a joke?
No, it's a serious question.
What would I call that? I would call it a fucking Little Caesars pizza.
Okay, but Little Caesars also makes pizza that's not the quick, fast $5 pizza.
Okay, so yeah, hot and ready. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's what you would call it. If you want the pizza that's sitting there already made, you would call it hot and ready, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about you, JC?
What the fuck?
I'm confused on where you're going with this, and it's fucking terrifying.
It's not a joke. I'm genuinely asking.
My fight or flight is
This is a pressing
quiz?
fucking topic, okay?
I feel like it's a test.
It's not. It's a pressing topic that I need an answer to
Hey,
from JC.
when they deliver a pizza, what's the thing called the pizza's inside? A box.
Genuinely, if I got this shakedown at a Little Caesars, I would walk out. I would just fucking leave.
The cashier's just like, this is fucking pressing, okay? What do you want?
What is it called?
What is it called? I'm not giving it to you till you answer it.
Look up the menu.
It's called a hot and ready. The pizza that's fast that they give you that's already made.
Yes, hot and ready Little Caesars pizza.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad the members of the Cookout podcast agree with me.
What the fuck? What just happened?
No, that shit's good though. If you order a side of marinara.
So first of all, I fucking hate Little Caesars. I will not eat Little Caesars.
I would never get a pizza.
I don't
from
either,
Little
but I'm
Caesars.
just saying for a cheap meal.
If you want a cheap meal, then yeah, that's definitely the way to go. But
my brain feels like a
just
pizza
to make
oven.
it taste better.
So the reason this is such a hot and ready topic for me is because
I quit the podcast.
On the other podcast I do, I got shit on for calling it a hot and ready.
The fuck?
Yeah, because they were like, "Well, it's just a pizza." You walk in, you say, "Give me a pizza." But if you walk into a Little Caesars and say, "Hey, I want pizza," they're not going to know exactly what pizza you're talking about.
Like, which one?
Yeah, we have 40 different kinds of pizzas you can get. But if you walk in and say hot and ready, 100% of the time, you're going to get handed a hot and ready pizza.
I disagree with you.
That's how they advertise it too.
Exactly. It's like a copyrighted name.
No, I agree with the rest of the goons. I think you're in the wrong for that one. Just solely because you, for the past 5 minutes before you actually got to the end of this question, you were making us your yes man. Like just making sure we all agree with you before you even put this forward.
I ask this to a lot of people now because I didn't know before that a lot of people don't call it hot and ready. I did like a poll and like 50% of people said that they just call it a pizza.
What's the other option besides hot and ready? Cold and unprepared?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know how like one part of the U.S. says, I would like a soda. But then another part of the U.S. would say like, I would like a pop.
I don't want a soda.
Pop? I think it's more, the best way I compare it is like when you go to McDonald's and you want a double cheeseburger that has Thousand Island sauce and a piece of bread in the middle. What do you say? I want a Big Mac.
I want a club sandwich.
That's the name of... Well, club sandwich would be turkey and cheddar and bacon and stuff.
Yeah. No wonder my fucking quarter pounder is taking too long. Asshole up front is ordering a turkey club.
But yeah, I mean, like companies have their own brand names for certain products, and you kind of have to like, if you want to easily achieve it, you just say the fucking name.
I feel like this conversation is beneath me.
$5 foot long. They call it a
$5 foot long. Yeah, but those don't really exist anymore.
They don't exist anymore.
Inflation.
Go to a local pizzeria. That's all you need.
Yeah,
you don't
100%.
need to know the Little Caesars lore.
100%.
Dude, even at a pizzeria, you'd be like, "Hey, I want a pizza." They're gonna ask like,
"What kind of?" They ask, "What kind of pizza? Do you want Sicilian? Do you want the word like that's normal, not the fucking hot and ready. What's on the signs kind of stuff."
Vegetarian with meat.
Yeah, what that dude just said.
I would be very confused if you order that.
What do you guys think about Sicilian pizza, by the way?
There's local places here that have their own names too. Like there's one place here and they call their pizza the Michelangelo, and it's literally just like,
yeah, you're eating at a circus, McNasty. That's what you're doing right there. Go to a real pizzeria.
No, there are local pizza places here. I mean, I can't really compare it to you because you've lived in fucking New York, like the capital.
I grew up in New York. Yeah.
So I mean, you've definitely had the best of the best pizza, but there are places here that there's like one place and they have a Goodfellas pizza and it's just a bunch of random shit on it. But it's not, it's not fucking McDonald's. It's just like a local pizza place, and it's good too. But it just has like Like when you order, you go, I want this pizza. I want the Goodfellas pizza. Because that's what has this ingredients that I like on it.
Fair enough.
And then they look at you and say, "You sure you don't want a salad instead?"
They bring me out a whole cake.
Oh my God.
So I think I just got a Snapchat notification. Is that unprofessional for a professional podcast?
Dude,
Should I
Shut the fuck
put it
up.
on? Okay.
You're not professional. This is just goober nonsense. I woke up today and I chose goober. That's my title.
What was the other decisions for today? Goober, non-goober. Goober eats
back
full
to the
cakes,
breathing.
non-goober.
Start the podcast breathing, end the podcast breathing. All right, we've been recording for about
Let's
an
do
hour
one
and
more
10 minutes
question.
now. One more question. Okay.
One more question.
Let's see
You
here.
guys
Let me
like
ask
Five
this.
Guys?
No.
Of course.
Nah.
I like to call Five Guys and ask to speak to the second guy.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Okay.
Never got to that part yet.
Actually, JC, you actually shouldn't be able to eat Five Guys.
I am not able to eat Five Guys. Yeah. And they use peanut oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's possible to genetically manipulate a turtle into going faster?
Oh yeah. Just light it on fire.
Would you?
Do you think if we were to drink enough Powerade that we could genetically
Depends on the
manipulate
flavor.
our DNA to make our offspring break down food coloring?
Let's not end this episode on that fucking question. One serious one.
Hey, all right, to be fair, okay, so I asked questions, McNasty asked questions, and Rack asked questions. JC, let's.
I don't
see
have-
what you.
What if your one call from jail was a locksmith?
Huh?
I thought you wanted questions. You guys aren't responding well to my questions. I feel like I should stop going.
Dumb questions.
I feel like you're just like looking up at the clouds and
You know
just
what?
momentarily looking at us.
You know how a teacher says like, "Oh, there are no dumb questions."
Yeah,
This is not that
I agree
kind of
with
situation.
her. I agree with that teacher.
I wonder why. Asian, I would love to say I have a question for you guys, but I'm reclining back in my chair right now. So I can't read what anybody has sent.
Pull up your phone, dude.
My phone's charging over there.
Oh my God.
That's all the way over there.
Orange juice or apple juice?
Did you know that
think
apple
all
juice
landlords
makes you
should be killed?
Okay, ignoring that one. Apple juice actually gives you really vivid dreams. They have a chemical in it if you drink it before you go to sleep.
Sugar?
But then, not sugar. No, it has a specific. It has sugar, yes, but
How
it
the
has
fuck
other
do you
chemicals.
sleep with all that sugar in you after drinking that?
Yeah,
Well, you
really.
can water it down,
Apple
man.
juice
You
is-
can water it down. Orange juice, however, is a
Dude,
staple for breakfast.
If you
cuisine.
water down apple juice, you are a fucking psychopath.
Let's end it on.
I don't care
Oh,
what
how
you
about this
say.
one, Nasty? Let's end it on this
Apple
question.
juice down water.
What is your favorite cereal? How about that? Let's end it on that.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 100%.
Okay.
CTC, and what we call in the biz.
I'll go last. Asian.
Fuck, I don't remember what it was called, but it's like this one pecan maple thing from Trader Joe's.
Oh
Shit's
my god,
fire.
you bougie
You should try
motherfucker.
it. No, dude, that shit tastes like fucking baklava.
What's your favorite cereal out of like the main like Kellogg cereal?
Yeah, like the stuff that you'd
Not
find at like a
baklava, fucking Trader Joe's maple pecan granola shit.
no
say-
cereal that makes you put a bib on before you eat.
I'll say,
Cereal you have to eat with a fork and knife and a suit.
okay, then I'll have to say Fruity Pebbles.
What?
All right. So
That
you
gives
like
rainbow
mushed
shits.
up? You like mushed up sugar? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. No, you need to have like the right consistency.
No, you
like,
need to
has
eat
be,
it in
like,
5 seconds.
It
you
will,
need to
it will
eat
get
it
so soggy so
specifically
quickly.
A minute or two in after it sogs in. Just like it's like the right soft and the right crunch.
You know the best way to do it is to have 1 cup of Fruity Pebbles and then have 1 cup of milk and just doom back and forth, doom back and forth, doom back and forth.
So it
just
doesn't
use
get
the milk
soggy.
like sauce.
Yeah,
Just use the milk like sauce. Just like put it on a spoon and pour the milk in the spoon.
yeah.
And then eat
It's
it.
like taking a shot of alcohol and then chasing it with like Coke. You just doom back and forth, doom back and forth, doom back and forth.
What I do is I get a bowl and I put like a divider in it and put milk on one side and cereal on the other.
What do you use as a divider?
It's like a milk dam. Yeah.
All right.
Cuts a ruler in half just to make a milk dam for every morning breakfast.
Building a milk dam.
Oh my god. I'm with you as well, McNasty. I think in terms of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I mean, it's just such a reliable and proper cereal. Mm-hmm. However, I do really enjoy Lucky Charms because it's a perfect metaphor for life. You got the brown pieces that don't taste too great, but then you got those really high highs, and it makes you appreciate the high highs. So I like Lucky Charms as well. I will say one thing. I want to get your opinions on this, guys. There is a cereal that I got back in the day when I was a kid that I had tried it once at BJ's, the opposite of Costco. It's the same thing. And it was called Craze, and I fucking loved it. I loved it. And then I recently got it here, right? And I hate it. It does not taste good at all. I don't know what I saw in it before. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Hey,
I tried it.
Changes,
it's like Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are the perfect thing where, like, as an adult, Pop-Tarts are terrible. But when you're a kid, Pop-Tarts are an aphrodisiac. Like, you just fucking love Pop-Tarts.
No,
I didn't like Pop-Tarts.
No, dude, honestly, Pop-Tarts stuff, you toast them, bro.
I still don't like them. I don't
know. They're too artificial, man. They're too artificial.
Bro.
Yeah.
Way too artificial.
I have heard that putting butter on a Pop-Tart is good, though.
That's, oh my God, American. As American as it could possibly be.
I've never tried it because I don't just buy Pop-Tarts, but I've heard people do that, and it's like better. Like, if you put butter on the back of it. Because you get that, like, salty with the sweetness.
Ew. Oh my God, that's disgusting. I would throw up. Oh my God. And I eat anything. Oh my God.
No, if you toast it, I mean, you toast it with the butter, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
So it melts onto it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just like raw butter on a. Yeah. What about you, Rack? What's your favorite cereal?
Oatmeal.
Well, thank you guys for coming out to the first episode.
The Cookout Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, don't forget to download. We love Spotify downloaders. Okay, goodbye.
Hope you all have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Bye.